Morning guys, welcome to Lee and Toon's channel, and it's early doors on the farm. The reason being, we stayed here all night. Central heating's on because it is winter out here. Sounds like I got a cold, but we had a few drinks last night, and camping outside always makes me feel dog rough in the morning. Happy camper? Good night's sleep, missus?
Me Lucy.
It's not what you said this morning. So, just show you where we slept last night. Tim's just dismantled the bed. Well, I say bed. Here's our illustrious mattress. Plasterboard. Not much give in it, if I'm honest. So we used the step ladders for structural integrity of the mosquito net, and then we crashed out there. We'd put a couple of hammocks up as well, but it was too battered, I couldn't sleep in there. The reason we got the plasterboard is the guys are just about to pop it up in here. It's a bit dark, hopefully the video camera will gain a bit. Just try and, sure. We've got our space blanket up. So we've got heat reflective backing on the zinc roof, and then we've got this, I suppose, Thailand's version of loft insulation, but to keep the place cool. And you won't be surprised, but me and Toon haven't done the electrics. So we've got 3 guys doing this. They've had 2 days on it. There's a lot going on. I think last count 42 fixings. So I might come in here and do this bit again later. It's a bit too dark. Oh, and the main part of the show is there's something on the roof. Check it out. Solar panels. I haven't opened up the garage at the moment, but in here we've got the battery bank and all the I don't know what you call it, the power inverter, converter, thingamajigamy, but I'll show you in there. It's an impressive looking setup. They're coming back today to finish that off. The electrics will be finished. Our main builder, he's not doing the electrics. Yesterday he came and he measured up and is making a security door for there, because the batteries are well expensive. So until that's all done, well, me and Toon, we'll have to stay here every night now anyway till we move in, because the solar panels are easy to steal. The batteries are 7,000 baht each. So, and there's 8 of those. Good comments on the last video that we posted a few days ago. Got loads of questions about the solar, because I'd mentioned that we'd sourced a company and that they were going to put it in. It's a nice little glow on the fire look. And what I've been saying to people is I'll do a standalone vlog once it's up and running and we've used it for a few days. We'll give you the whole spec, so if you could just hold fire on the questions, I promise we'll do a full vlog on that, on the power and what's it's actually powering. But just as a breakdown, really, it's a quick breakdown. It's enough power to power everything. If we wanted to run aircon on it, then we'd have needed one more double panel and one more battery, but money's getting tight, so with the heat reflected back in on the roof and the space blanket, and we got fans coming out of our ears. We thought we'd do without the aircon, but if we can't, then we've got the option to put them in later. That's about it, miss, isn't it?
20,000.
Huh?
Another 20,000.
Another 20,000, which isn't a huge amount. What was that? About 500 quid, isn't it? But then you got to buy aircon units unless we ripped them out of the other house. So we'll see. Certainly don't need it at the moment. It's bloody freezing last night. Bambi was on security. Oh, and another thing, I don't know whether these were a success or not, but Gordon Tickle mentioned these on a mosquito vlog, and we managed to find them. We went to a temple the other week. They're having a huge opening party where you can go and pray for up to a week, and we found these. I'm not sure what the name is. It's like a citronella type thing. And when we had the fire on last night, and I know the smoke helps to keep the mozzies away, and it is cool, so there's not a lot about, but there's normally quite a lot on the farm. So when we're having the fire last night, sat here, we put a plant behind me and Tina. You normally get bitten on the back, so not a single bite, but we did have mosquito lotion on, but you can normally hear them buzzing around your head, but not a single one. And Bambi cottoned onto it, so after a little while she was sleeping on the sand. It's the first time I've heard her snoring at night. I normally just hear Toon snoring.
Didn't I?
No, it's a joke, isn't it? A bit early for jokes, isn't it? Mango trees looking good, more flowers every day. I got all excited, I thought every flower was a mango, we'd have about 55,000, but Toon says that's not the case. We do like our mangoes.
Maybe one flower stay for about 4-5 if you're lucky.
Is it? My paw.
If you're not lucky, just one. Stay flower.
Oh, we'll show you the sleeping arrangements for tonight. This is posh. This is going to make you well jealous. So here, our luxurious abode for this evening, and we're going to bring our single bed. Sorry Mum, it's your bed out the spare room. And we're going to set it up in here with the mosquito blanket, and I might bring my mozzie plants in here as well. So this is going to be our boudoir for the next couple of weeks until the house is done. We reckon it'll be done in a couple of weeks. So what lays ahead today? The solar will be finished, the electrics will be finished, the security gate will be on there. Tomorrow, all fingers crossed, the ceiling will be all plasterboarded. After that, we would like to get another door and security gate on there. The only problem is security gates from the lock from outside, so if anyone wants to nick anything they could lock us in there, so that might not be a good idea. But then it's going to be the floor tiles. Then it's going to be at least one of the 2 bathrooms outside, because we're not allowed to use the loo in here until we've had the house blessed. We're trying to do everything right. So we're not actually going to sleep in the house until the monk's been, are we? So that's the perfect way. But on the other house it wasn't possible. So if you need to move in, you're not supposed to use your toilet facilities until the monks have been. As I said, the budget's getting a bit tight at the moment, so I think we're going to do it fairly cheap and get one monk from the mountain. He's on his Todd up there. It's a very remote place, so we need to go and see him and just make it a quiet affair down here, which is what we want anyway, long term, a quiet affair here. Not an affair, not that sort of affair. coffee to go this morning. I couldn't find the flask, so it's not Starbucks, but no marshmallows either.